lawyer Kwesi Efifa echo General Legal Counsel. This is what transpired there. Because after General Legal Counsel, yes, I'm charging 9 charges, right? I'm 9 charges, say misconduct charges 9. You be able to read it. Na if you are listening, take your time. This is very, very important. Now look at this. This is what transpired at the General Legal Counsel. Almost say Legal Counsel General in the Disciplinary Committee of the General Legal Counsel, Accra AD 2021. Now, inquiry under Section 18 of the Legal Profession Act, 1960 Act 32, in the conduct of Kwesi Efifa Esquire. Now, these are the charges. Kwesi Efifa, you are hereby notified that following preliminary inquiry held by the Disciplinary Committee of the General Legal Counsel, a prima facie case of misconduct has been established against you. Almost say, Kwesi Efifa, upon in some of the Nimina, you say in Sambia, ye tear wasam, ye tear the Oje Domasam, ya tear your bedroom pempensobi, and I ye can't adjunisi in your shisha in Semono, ye the ansam phobi etiao into your church room, any asocian, and I say a punishment, and I nyama ye ye jina so ekase ende wono sebio would for ewa semwemu. Now, it says you are hereby being charged for the following misconduct. Statement of misconduct. Misconduct in a professional respect. Contrary to Rule 911 of the Legal Profession, Professional Conduct and Etiquette Rules 1969, LI 613 as amended. LI 613 as amended. Monfa sa de wentum LI 613. Yebeba sa LI 613 no so. Now, the first charge and our first count no any misconduct in a professional respect contrary to I'll say okay into so it goes down. He says particulars of misconduct. Afeni yeba misconduct in him. That you having been informed of an alleged unethical conduct in the office of the Chief Justice by your former client, Ojidom Abrenu Kwesi Atta the 6th, the complainant herein failed to protect the sanctity and integrity of the legal profession by failing to disclose the allegation of bribery against the Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana to the Disciplinary Committee of the Judicial Service or any other statutory body for an inquiry. Almost say Obino ka asama sebio ekotia the judiciary, ekotia the sanctity, and I say the Emma judiciary no, and a Chief Justice Office no edimuna sebio one ye bibiana one cashe no also one reporting the panel enunti ejina so ebufo eno ye baako. The twice almost say that you in preliminary inquiry before Disciplinary Committee of the General Legal Counsel voluntarily admitted that you failed to issue any receipt to your former client Ojidom Abrenu Kwesi Atta the 6th for the payment of legal fees, thereby committing a professional misconduct. Almost say we so mujina so second one and say timer utia sika eye 300,000 Ghana eye fees a wo charge Ojidom Ojidom be catch o ka say sesia no utia the sika ma no o pese obe your client biem no na nka so oji receipt sebio asema mi ken afa 100,000 ho emfa ho enti General Legal Counsel for say sa sika na utiama Ojidom G2 musa utiama no eye 300,000 Ghana no na nka so oji receipt nanso from the response na Efifa Chiroma ye na Ojidom statement no eye Kwesi Efifa ema Ojidom check. Now when you come to banking, and I say when you come to what we call securities and receipt, a check itself is a receipt because I'm about check. Now say oh because I could 10,000 Ghana. Now the check in bank. Now bank the check the two system no more 10,000 Ghana. That check is your receipt. It will stay there for 20 years and over because one day say me ba na say me catch a bank and say men sign check amo bia so me 100,000 Ghana. Omo be yi sa check na say enya wo signature ni. So technically no Kwesi Efifa or the check ma Ojidom say 300,000 Ghana onje no technically na kwesi free fa ema ne receipt no one was say the General Legal Counsel no asem na do mo na so ankasa no kura ndo mo nka o se se sika no ma check ana so wa ma receipt na wa ma receipt eno na se sia no omu gina so edi ebu akwesi free fa for. Let's move forward. Count 3. Misconduct in a professional respect. Contrary to Rule 22, Section 2 of the Legal Professional Conduct and Etiquette Rule 1969, LI 613 as amended, and also charging ye that you, in a conversation with your former client, or Jidom Abrenu Akwesiata the State, about an alleged judicial manipulation by the Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana, omitted to defend the reputation of the legal profession and rather facilitated the commission of the alleged bribery offense by refunding to the complainant fees, a legal fee you were legally and duly entitled to, thereby failing to uphold the dignity and high standing of the legal profession. I'm a person who say, na kwesi free fa ni hu kwan say sika na ono charge oje dom na o say on charge bi on ji sika no odi sika no ma no na nkeni so odi sika no ma no because odi sika no ma no ne so we protect the sanctity of the judiciary adentina ono akoye na dwuma na wa charge obi na o say the sika no mempa biom jiwu sika. General Legal Counsel say the akwesi free fa ye no e kire say we ndi court ni we mbu court no we mbu supreme court no enti sa sika na ono a charge no so ompe no ebia me client no me ni deal ye no me hu say client okasa me hu say client he's involved in some criminal things ebia client no mean to me trust no maybe client no a high voltage client enti me say I charge you the money, my time has gone in, I don't want any problem, I want to protect my law firm, I want to protect my integrity, come and take your money. And also General Legal Counsel said I don't also chase the because he cannot chairman no what the man ebia eno no look to bribe no enti wa nya de nanka or say any so this karamano or the person koku no ho and na me hey Ghana crew fun pa de team no enti General Legal Counsel say akwesi free fa nya de eni jina mo twena so no nanka sika na charge this and cause the man no akwesi free fa na what charge na say I don't want to work with you again no for your service no take your money and no say akwesi free fa anything e jina so atwena so tie 100,000 tie e call court no ye call General Legal Counsel ye nka ho asem o adequency akwesi free fa e call General Legal Counsel oni ojedom no e about $100,000 ojedom say akwesi free fa je free no me no ka say my kind of third count yen kire baby $100,000 no yen kire say akwesi free fa gia na wanje yen kire say eye ojedom no kura na oka na say nya no kura na oka yen kire say $100,000 ye gine dawe ya na gine dawe yen ka ho asem ba ye see ade na akwesi free fa ono e charge the client later also on pay scan was ade the client nti no akwesi free fa we do for e krofun pa de tim sare we nya botra ho. All right, now the fourth count in here. The fourth count in here that you in a preliminary inquiry before the disciplinary committee of the General Legal Counsel voluntarily admitted that in responding to the complaint brought against you by your former client, Abronu Kwesiata the Sixth, you forwarded a scanned copy of the said response, which had information relating to your representation of the said client to a third party via social media platform, that is WhatsApp, thereby failing to uphold the dignity and high standing of the legal profession. Akwesi free fa lawyer, akwesi free fa or any party say me no time or the response no so or nipa bia or confidence wo mu or the ratio mu and or forward the response no come nipa no. General Legal Counsel say no tin na yegina so apana show adentina response now the brain no o send in the WhatsApp come obi. General Legal Counsel no omo say na eni say akwesi free fa response na the bro mo no na down for asebio ono so do no opeso ogina adwenkyere no adenti na ofo de efa WhatsApp so come na down for nti eno nti weti amra we book court nanim fin we go Chief Justice office nanim fin we go Judicial nanim fin nti eno ye gina so atwena so 100,000 no nti e call General Legal Counsel yen ka ho asem 100,000 tina oje dom ko general legal counsel so okoje 100,000 free akwese free for general legal counsel nje 100,000 ma no enu tin ye ko ho and ye ka WhatsApp a akwese free for send ye and the response o send komo obi na ma me ka asem kire mo nipa o mo se o send WhatsApp ko oni nipa kro nipa na akwese free for send sa the response WhatsApp ko ma no your friend no Michael Enim nipa we Michael Enim. Now Michael Enim no ni dina wasro no or chief justice ba or your lawyer. This is the conversation yene ende through our sources no we've been able to intercept. Me se mu ni me fifa mo friend mbra ono me wura ne phone me wura ne phone mu me wura oji do phone mu me wura obi a phone mu me se ma gi obi a de me ti krom ha me saka obi a de enti nipa no mo se eye akwese free for send text in response now the general legal counsel e command your friend no Michael Enim yeboa ne ba no a chief justice ba ono say a lawyer it say enin yeboa kra send the response to another lawyer. How come say it's against or it is destroying the dignity and the sanctity of the Supreme Court and the judiciary and how but send it come chief justice now ba this is the response from the chief justice son your friend no Michael Enin yeboa or say oh uncle, you have survived lots of tsunami and this too shall pass. This is the statement from Chief Justice Neba. And it's on record. This is his phone. This was his response. Time and in Saka, a response now about what's happening. And the general legal counsel said, no, no, so, and the chuma so, I didn't know. Chief Justice ba I responded to general legal counsel o send the comma Chief Justice ba intende no e gina so atwa so remember $100,000 na oji dom e de call general legal counsel no yen pie so ha o ye da honam yen pie 100,000 so 100,000 tin about general legal counsel Chief Justice ho abem $1.5 million $100,000 nti now yen ko enim nti Michael Enin Chief Justice ba ono say oh uncle, you have survived lots of tsunami, and this too shall pass. Or no, so dear, or no, so ni view, no, or no, see a lawyer. Okay, young queen. Now, the fifth count. I'm gonna say that you, in your dealings with your former client or J.W. Abrenu Akwesiata the sixth, did not have. Let me put it here. The fourth count. Senabe will be able to follow me. If you grab say, I will show you guys the counts. All right, the fourth count. Or say, the fifth, that you, in your dealings with your former client or J.W. Abrenu Akwesiata the sixth, did not behave with utmost honesty and frankness when in a conversation with the said complainant about alleged judicial manipulations by Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana, facilitated the commission of the alleged bribery offense by refunding to the complainant legal fees, refunding to the complainant's legal fees you were legally and duly entitled to. Enti, alikwenti ebe buwano fwone say, sa sikana odema, ono charge yen oso mpebi mwana odema oje domno. Sa sikana kwa nankoso oje. Now, there's how mo krampone say, sikana was adema no krampo na wait krampo de sikana was refund ma o client no krampo no and no kra the ebu for adentina was all this sikana ma no because when you read it almost say when di no kre na me lawyer and na mafa client abam ho and am so me charge you 300,000 and a case ni cost so me hun say Jack case me to aso and am say me pese be do bone into the jusika o de ma me and also, is it against the sanctity of the scrutiny of the anomalies of the Supreme Court? Just say 100,000 na call GLC and can't once more because you call 100,000 as well at the 5 million issue. Now, the whole thing you are seeing, it is looking more like a Chief Justice case than or JDOM coming for $100,000. It's looking more like protecting the office of the Chief Justice than looking at the case itself. And it's reading the excess of jurisdiction extra one. A seminar until a free for any OJ Domba General Legal Counsel. It was because of $100,000. And they can't WhatsApp message. Yeah, can't see car or charge you at the bank. And then what has it got to do with 100,000? I can't imagine I could you bribe. Because Oji them say majid $100,000 akotua bribe enu tini e bae na me WhatsApp ama send ya koma Chief Justice ba say onhwe de esi ene sika metua ma nipa no back say me charge ni biom no. What has it got to do with the $100,000? Because nipa ne ba am ho no wan ka say sika na me charge ne 170 no bae or see me imagine $100,000 into aden yen kasa asem na and we are talking about me sikana mutiama no me court animasi. It doesn't make any sense. Now let's move forward. Now 6. Count 6 and 9. You better is here. 6 and say Ayira. All right, the 6 is here. That you in responding to a complaint brought against you by your former client, Ojidoma Brenuata the Sixth, made a reckless statement suggesting judicial manipulation by Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana, which you knew or ought to have known that it was false. Like that you, in responding to a complaint. So when he was responding to Ochidom's petition, no, General Legal Counsel say in Sembia Ochro no we good Chief Justice and Mwase. And so Asema Ochro and or say the client no and a catcher no. Why is the General Legal Counsel not questioning the client if he said it or not? Why is the General Legal Counsel not asking a lawyer Kwesi Afrifa if he has evidence to it or not? Because the General Legal Counsel, some person who proves that Asemna Kwesi Afrifa can enokra. Ask him, do you have proof? Ask Ojidom, did you say it? But you are saying no. Send Nipana Kachira na Ochon or response Munkwadi. And the Chief Judicial in the sanctity, the dignity in Tianutin Ejinaso Achuason. Remember, $100,000 now Ojidom say Yenjiman or Yenkan was a move. Because you can't $100,000 na sama and $5 million as some baba. Into 100,000 Nanka say the buyer no Yenkan was them. Now let's move forward. Number 7. Or say. Number 7. Or say that you, in responding to a complaint brought against you by a former client, I think we've done that, right? I was supposed to do. Okay, so let's do number 8. Particulars of misconduct. Number 8. I'm gonna say that you, in response to a complaint brought against you by your former client, Ojidom, made a reckless statement imputing judicial manipulation by Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana, thereby diminishing public confidence in the administration of justice. What has that got to do with the Chief Justice? The response, every single thing he said was what his client told him. His client, who is Ojidom, is not dead. Ojidom is here. Why don't you ask Ojidom if he actually made those statements? And why don't you ask Afrifa if he has documents or proof that Ojidom made that statement? Why are you now blaming Afrifa for what somebody told him? Why are you blaming for reporting what his former client told him? What? It doesn't make any sense. But see, $100,000 in Tinia by General Legal Counsel. And the $100,000, we are not talking about it again. We are talking about the dignity and sanctity of the court. And the Afrifa has disrespected the court. In what way? Because every single thing Afrifa wrote in his response was something he said his client, who is not dead, who is the petitioner, told him. So what? Why is it so difficult for the General Legal Counsel to bring Ojidom and say, Afrifa said this? What do you say to that? Is it true? Is it a lie? Afrifa, do you have proof? Why didn't we do that? And now we are talking about Afrifa mom and a committed crime here. Who in their right senses will believe this makes sense? Are we foolish? Are we mad as a people? What is wrong with us? 100,000 here, the see and the yank and once them. Now, Afrifa now say or no. Obiaka asmacha nipa ni wuye no onu mom ne yebetwe na so sedien adentra ai ono o charge nipa no 300,000 Ghana cedis eduru bebi no so mpe nipa no ngini sika adentra so de nipa no sika ma no o ma ne check no receipt wey one man is inti ende yebetwe wa so adentra eye Ojidom no o ka asam kire wa asem no wo so wo wanka bibia wo ya lawyer nti eno so yebetwe wa so na nti asem ne yakwan fa. Number 9. Yenyan fact no evidence no. Minya for evidence mayo. Ye wia na mebe kire mo transcript de nkofo text yomo ene de xi wom ene say oje dom no oka no kro say free fair ka no kro. I'm going to show you transcript menda o ende munim de besi. Now look at this. Number 9. That, let me put number 9 here. Yeah. Number 9, that you, in a preliminary inquiry before the disciplinary committee of the General Legal Counsel, voluntarily admitted that in responding to the complaint brought against you by your former client, or JDOM, you forwarded a second copy of the said response, which had information relating to your representation of the said client to a third party via social media platform WhatsApp, thereby making the information relating to your representation of your former client public. What? The guy came to you and he wrote a petition. And then when the petition came to him, it was in the public domain. When Ojidom wrote the petition to General Legal Counsel, that petition was in public domain. Everybody was reading it. Now, the respondent, who is a Frifa, also writes his response and it's in public domain through WhatsApp, or he sends to somebody he can confide in, and also with the money. But why are you not asking Ojidom how his petition got into the public domain? Why are you not asking Ojidom petition? Why it got out there? Why are you now telling a Frifa say no response? Then to me by bedroom and Malco be WhatsApp, so third party into what the information? The information was public. I know, and I believe that can be a free fire. Or J-Dom echo petition no echo hono. Anka petition General Legal Counsel they would have sent it to me quietly without the thing leaking. But because the General Legal Counsel wanted to disgrace or a free fire, they published it. They used different means to publish it. You shouldn't in our town our system. If the General Legal Counsel had done his job well, they would have known who actually brought out the petition on social media. Now the guy also responds and he calls his friend, somebody he knows, somebody can confide in and say, hey, any Michael Enin, see what is happening. Or see, so send it our WhatsApp command and into Obertrinason. This is the highest form of disrespect and foolishness. And I'm going to say a judiciary and I say, you know what worries me? I'm going to case is wrong. Somebody like this. Jack. Somebody like this. I'm trying to find a picture to show you. No, my mama nipano. You let's go on. I'll show you. So now this is the omujina swa omode eyeden omode charge ojidom. Now let me read something to you. Let me show you something. Embrana kra omujina swa General Legal Counsel. Edika so ma charge a free fano. Embrano enyembra yejuma. Embrano as we speak. Embrano ewu. Etibusa who say when I'm on the General Legal Counsel, Omukofa Sam Brano. In time catch say you guys have to put into your head LI 613. LI 613. Me start to read the document and me catch say take note of the LI 613. LI 613 because I don't know mujina so ede ebun for said the why enye. Na oko emramu na. What happens in this LI 613 no me de be kire no. This one. Now, when you take the legal professional conduct and etiquette rules 2020, Nanseyano, LI 2423, no, it is in there. Uba say section 103 has been revoked. It has been revoked. Inti the omujina so crampo edi charge. It is not no, it's no law. It does not exist again. It has been revoked. LI 613 no, it has been revoked because when you read it, and this is public document. Anyone can go out there and search for it and check if it is even in existence. Because on the 613 no, they used the section 103 no, they use that to revoke the 613, LI 613. Now, LI 613 no mujina so edibuano for. So technically, as we speak, a follow bubuano no crampo enimrem a phone omubua eye efrifa ende no na count no emra bia ni wa e shechire anase ekutem because when you check the number of people are almost signing sa LI 613 this new one Honorable Gloria Efua Ekufo Miss or signing here Honorable Joseph Dindiok Penka also signing here Professor Raymond Atubiga also signature Mr. Anthony Forson also signature Sanko for when you signing here inti they know say LI 613 no it's no more in existence. It's not law. You cannot use that as your basis to say free for edibone. I want to ask you say omo mugusuro no some good general legal counsel no minimum brano. Edem brano minimum ho and corruption and I say chinchina they want to protect somebody because as we speak now if you interpret this LI 613 very well from the 103 section now it is no law. It has been revoked. Intidiana mujina so edit this flimsy charges this is a public document. Go and check it. And it's bedin kind a ball me ball title natural no LI 2423 legal professional conduct and etiquette rules 2020 inti as we speak jom digina so at the ball charge we no enyemra embrano the revoking dadada inti obi just Samuel Okujato sa lawyer me catch them mbre bi said that guy ono ne ba boy repeat ni mate and other boy na kwoti UK. This is the man who is sitting at General Legal Counsel to try and do what? Save our judiciary. Try and be honest. This man Samuel Okujato is a criminal. According to school, Bible studies, also Bible knowledge, and here, and also a lawyer. This idiot was sitting up there, and he went to take this to say, we are using this, we are relying on this to punish a FIFA. Okujato, if you don't know Okujato, I'll show you Okujato. This guy, as we speak, or no, neba, his son raped his mate, and now then the Banakoshe, Canada, and this guy is sitting there saying that he has that moral right to sit at General Legal Counsel to do what? To judge case. This man. Now let's go to the transcript. Now transcript the time drew. Wa umba biabra na ended the assembly ho. Oji dom na kano kre anase eye lawyer efrifa na kano kre. Why na etwa in komodie because so was there a conversation a chere said text message conversation because so a chere said in sema a respondent a lawyer efrifa e kan on response nim no e no kre anase enya no kre in sembi conversation because so a chere said in sema a oji dom kan no e ntro anase enya ntro. Remember after this show you can get all the documents on loudsilencenews.com. loudsilencenews.com. I am going to publish the transcripts a telephone conversation, every single one of them. Now, Mama Ghana for you take time and they will read. This is our own job. We did everything from here. Until I started show, some monfre Oje Domumbra, monfre lawyer free fambra, monfre Chief Justice Obiambra because we have been able to enter every one of them their phones. Anytime I say this 5 million scandal and NDO because there are more things I'll be showing you, and we are chasing the money, and we know where the money is. At least we know where the $500,000 is now. We know. I don't want to bombard you people so that you follow the story. Now, moment here transcript. Time and oji dom because when we access these documents, because we are quick, time and some way see now I told my underground, say we need to do something. We need to do something because I need to check the phones of these people and know, say, in their conversation, so we did our job. We also did our thorough job and we got into their phones. I'm going to tell you on this platform. Yes, your sources or NIB. Yes, your sources or Jubilee House. Yes, your sources or CID office. This document, CID office for Ruby. Inti, can you boy check your people? Because me, I can get whatever I want. Now see this. All right, so when you check the conversation between Ojidom and Efrifa, they had a lot of text messages back and forth. Remember, Efrifa responsible Kase Sikana otuama oje dom no na enye sika bi ode ne ka o eye sika o ka kye ne se eye ono se ne mu a ode boa because oje dom ka kye no kai eye a free first response o ka se oje dom ka kye se ohia sika bi pa de ayade na osre no oma ne sika eni ntina e ka kye ne o ka kye ne se sika dia mede maun eye moa enye sika bi a mo ye adwuma a utua meka anase adwuma bi a eye sika mede boa o se ne be ya dia wo se wo ho kire wo ya me client why se me nua inti me boa o. There was receipts to that. Inti ye go fa later ye be fa petition statement ni afa respondent ni statement e free fa inti ye gare na hwe me a tell Isankoma monfa these two statements na mun read it. I'm going to show you the transcript. Telephone conversation ya printing nyina de obi akan. Now let's move on. Now when you check the transcript, now Mama Remfi say oje dom so ka kire Ghana for e the petition mu say eye 27th of July ena opame eye efrifa say mama ne nye lawyer biem monkai e the petition nim say on the 27th of July ena opamo efrifa a ka kire efrifa say oni efrifa enye dwuma bi ma okofa akoto ampaw until after that he didn't have any conversation with efrifa. He never went to FIFA for any idea. He didn't solicit any one or the FIFA 10 or canon petition him said 27th of July. Ena uka FIFA or the FIFA ni contact bia where you ojedom or any pebi or kasa or so ye. Now let's go straight and take care of business. Let me enlarge this. Senabe will be able to me read it. Many Ukraine here. Now we check it date now. My cycle from the 15th of January 2021. Obadawa Brabedu 26th January 2021. Baby, I read mark and one. Now let's first let me first. This was the text between Efrifa and Ojedom. This was a text between Efrifa and Ojedom. What can I say? Efrifa response. What can I say? Ojedom called him, say he needed help. This was a text message. Counsel, I beg, save me. And that was a text from who? Ojedom. It was 12:53. And o check it date now. I will show you in the transcript. Send a beya. Obiabe who say asemna ye kano e no kra ne ka obi tumi ko gina baby enka say asemna Kevin kano oboni sem and oka o say counsel save me. And 26th January 2021 the response from a year lawyer Efrifa say in terms of the assistance sought from you or say in terms of the assistance sought from you, I have been able to raise 20,000 as I told you today. Expecting a further 5K this evening. Okay, I say, Sikana or say Ojedom Tiama no sa $300,000 now. Cities now or changing into dollars Tiama no. Okay, I said, if Fifa kasa o Tiama no. Emma Ojedom gitu muso o Tiama no. But now Ojedom no kasa foforo. This was a text message between the two of them. And your G-dom and approachy Efrifa. E kacha say on save no. And Efrifa ka say, "Emwana we hear free me hono. Metumi aye amount. Wan ka say usika wo me ho. Na fasika na mame. Oji-dom ka say, counsel, save me. Edi na edi Oji-dom echia. Na all pa Efrifa chao say, Efrifa mwano. Sa sika no na this is a text message, and we have the transcript. We will publish every single thing for Ghana Fonyina to see what is actually happening. And to be person unya idea be I will not rush anybody so that we will all know what is happening. Okay, that was the text between the two of them. Counsel, please save me. Now. Uko transcript in ma. And what transcript in no. I showed you the text message screen no short no. And this is the transcript. who read the transcript, now who read what is on the phone now, the same thing. This is what the telecommunication company pulled out. Maybe I made it read enough for now. And when you see from 26/1/2021, 7/9, Kwesi FIFA, but what started on the 15th/1/2021, Kosoro Kakra, Ojidom said, "Counsel, I beg, save me." And at the same day, a response, another one, God bless you. And Ojidom, a FIFA response, said, "In terms of the assistance sought from me, I have been able to raise 20K as I told you today." Kwesi FIFA again said something, expecting a further 5K this evening. And Kwesi FIFA said, "In terms of the document you suggested should be made to evidence payment to you, I don't think it is necessary." Ojidom ebusan say, "On no receipt. I was sikana or the man on." And Kwesi FIFA say, "I don't think it is necessary." Now, over 26/1/2021, Abrafon Wakakra 26/1/2021, Kwesi FIFA say, "You are a brother to me." This was the same day conversational. Also, can I say from Area Bear 12 all the way to Enyumbre. Kwesi FIFA response and say, "You are a brother to me. I am providing my widow's mite." Until you could see, say, it was an assistance Kwesi FIFA was actually rendering to Ojidom. On the Ojidom cow. He's helping Ojidom. Or no on Ojidom sika. He is not owing Ojidom 100,000. He is saying, say, the money you want me to give you, the help you sought, I am willing to help you. You don't even need to give a receipt because you are a brother. Remember, that time, Ojidom was a client to a FIFA. This is a transcript. And I've shown you the transcript, and I also shown you the screen, the face of it, the conversation that happened. Now let's move forward. Now, after Omukasewieno, a free fast send this sikano through somebody to go give to him. Now, on the 27th, I said 27th, and sa conversation will happen here. Now, the one in red, you see, you are not picking calls of persons delivering the rescue package. A free fan catcher or Ojidom or this kind of smile, and I'll say, we have been calling you, and you are not picking the call of the person I have sent to bring you the money. You need rescue. You can say, "Counsel, save me. You are my client, and I see you as a brother." And I'm saying, I'm this way now. Inti Brenna fe fra fa. And then Ojidom responded. This is from Ojidom. "I have received the money." She said it's $25,000. Ojidom, she said it's $25,000. You can see it there. Now, when you look at this, you could see, say, lawyer Kwesi FIFA was actually rendering some kind of sympathy service to Ojidom, because Adamfo and our client unena ejuma now ofan say brother now or textile impofrimu say oh here sikebi impofrimu wa now can say and there's help you sought someone now open because obi do car and you don't so here nwa or do car or judicial. So why do you have to say the help you sought? It means Kwesi FIFA knew he was helping this guy. So why is Ojidom now turning around to go and tell somebody, say, Kwesi FIFA has taken his $100,000 and that he no? Because even the 300,000 Ghana cedis, Kwesi FIFA was paying in dollars, he was helping this guy. He would have chosen not to give him the money, but he did. Because, okay, conversation, first one, I'll say, you are a brother. I don't even need a receipt. I just want you to go solve that problem you want to solve. Did Ojidom say anything here? Say, give me the money. Not, Odemeka, did pay me the money? No. You could see clearly there. Say, Ojidom was lying in his petition. And when you look at the transcript, I want you to take your time and watch this. This is the 27th. Remember, Sa 27th where na Ojidom. Sa 27th where Ojidom can say, he has stopped working with Kwesi Efifa. Remember, on the petition him, he said on the 27th of July, he stopped working with Ojedom Efifa. He cancelled the contract. He had nothing to do with him. Ojedom has double mouth. Maybe Chema Debi, I say everything that Kwesi Efifa wrote in his response, it was a conversation Ojedom told him. He never made anything up. When you follow this very well and you go back and go read Kwesi Efifa's response, he never omitted anything. He actually reported whatever Ojedom had told him. And it is clearly showing here. Now, Jubilee House was a Supreme Court Asemubemu. Now look at this. Okay, we've already done this. Now look at this. Let me enlarge it. Let me read it. This was on the 27th of July 2020. 27th July 2020. This is what Kwesi Efifa told Ojedom. I say, do you realize that your visits to your Efikasim, do you realize that your visit to Efikasim isn't having any effect? Okay, say Kwesi Efifa in his response, okay, say Ojedom say wako Jubilee House. Am I directing so Obia directing and linking it to Chief Justice? Am I catching and say on Pamo Efifa and now on for Akutampa and a lawyer. Now he had discussed that meeting he had in the Jubilee House or whoever is in the higher office, with Efifa. And Efifa, after the ruling on 27th, they catch and say, do you realize? And the way he said, I say, when we say, baby, it is not helping your case. That was the 27th. Our J-Dom say, Oni, Kwesi Efifa eti timu, Oni na nye juma biem. Kwesi Efifa was telling him, what was the response of Ojedom? That is true. That is true. He is just adamant. Who is just adamant? Who is that person? Because he was specific. He is just adamant. Who is the person who is adamant? These are the questions we need to be asking, because time Efifa ekatre and say, and that was on the 27th, 4-1. On the 27th, 2020, 4 o'clock, that is 1600. Okay, do you realize your visit to the Efikasim is not helping the case? Ojedom response and said, it is true. So he admitted there. He's been going to the Efikasim. Fine. Now he went on to say that he is just being adamant. Who is the he? Because court one, akufo-addo on take court war. Who is the he who is being adamant in court? Who is the he? Because Okan say your visit to the Efikasim is not helping the case. If Ojedom did not know that conversation, it means they have had a conversation about you going to Efikasim, and maybe Efifa had advised you that is the wrong move, but you insisted. Now they went to court and they saw things not moving on well. Things are looking blurry. And Efifa catcher said, do you now see that your visit to the Efikasim, it is not helping your case? Anka Ojedom enim asema. Efifa can. Anka said, what are you talking about? Which Efikasim? But he said, it is true. He is just being adamant. There's a he there. There's somebody who is being adamant. Who is the person being adamant at Efikasim? Who is that person? Because one can say she or see he. And where is the Efikasim? Remember, in their response and in the petition, there was a statement said, Ojedom Kache Efifa said, I know I have connection, I've been connected to high political people, and that I am going there to seek. And they said, somebody said they were going to take him to the Chief Justice. So it means say he had already had that conversation with his lawyer who did not like it. But hey, you are the client, you know what you are doing. Let's move on. But what happened in court, he made the client understand. I have told you where you are headed and what you are telling me, it is not helping your case. And he said, it is true. He is being adamant. Who is the he? Mark it down, because this scandal is not ending today. I'm not done. There's another one. I'm in the the money, we are chasing the money. He is just being adamant. Keep that in your head, because in the weeks to come, maybe another thing be beba, it will shock the whole of this country. Because the nonsense the General Legal Counsel did today, it has pissed me off. Jimmy Samamuya, the General Legal Counsel, it has pissed me off. I'm going to show everyone's messages. Bring a Sankuma. I don't know why he's still quiet. I told him to speak. He's still quiet. I'll prove to you people. Medina Mudibe my mistake. Who is the he? Mark it down. Who is being adamant? Who is the he who is being adamant? I'll prove that to you by the end of the day. Some catch up and say, relax. What they are doing at General Legal Counsel, Metro TV, Air Concert. I will give you the document. Miriam, the transcript in your mamo. Go and follow the transcript. Go and pick Oji Dom's petition. Go and pick a free first response. Put it side by side. And then see if there's anything here a free fire can. He never said it in his response. Because every single statement a free fire made said, hey, Oji Dom in his response. And it's here. And this is a transcript we pulled from the telecommunication company. If he itself, he doesn't know. Or JDM doesn't know. Chief Justice doesn't know his phone number. They have no idea. But I want you people to understand something today. Now, let's move forward. This is so they come. Now, Ojidom Kachre on the petition say he stopped working with the FIFA on the 27th. Isn't that what he said? Now look at this. These are all transcripts. I'll publish them. Yeah. Now look at this. Now, when you look at the dates here, this is 14th October 2020. Also on a FIFA Ejai Juma 27th of July 2020. And this transcript I am showing you is the 14th of October. That is 3 months after. Now, after that, Kurano, a FIFA was still rendering services to Ojidom. Do you know that? So how come Ojidom come tell Ghanaians to say he never had any contact with a FIFA? He never spoke to a FIFA again. A FIFA is a bad person. A FIFA is doing he's taking money to give to Kevin Taylor. A FIFA was still rendering assistance, was still rendering services to Ojidom. And this is in October. And when you read the conversation, it is like this: 14/10/2020, 2:45. And this comes from Kwesi FIFA. NHC sorted. Please, always at your service. And now, 2:59. Ojidom wrote, just did this clap thing like thank you. And then on 3/2, that is on the 14th of October 2020, Ojidom wrote this. Do you know what process that was filed? Ojidom is still working with a FIFA. Ojidom is still behind the scenes working with the FIFA. But Ojidom Kachre said on the 27th of July, he cancelled any contact with the FIFA. He never asked him anything. A FIFA was told to walk away from the case. They never approached him for anything because Akotan Powerba, because the substantive lawyer too is there. So why in October, Ojidom still texting the FIFA, asking for, like, talking to him like his own lawyer? Ojidom is a liar. Now, when you go all the way down, you see this. Akose FIFA, not yet. Ojidom, okay. Oh, okay. Akose FIFA, please let new lawyer file change of solicitor and be served whatever is filed or is filed. Ojidom, all right. Akose FIFA, trying to reach you for an update on Tuesday, but your phone is off. Please get in touch when you have the time. This is a text message from Akose FIFA. Ojidom, thanks. Akose FIFA, in Accra tomorrow for court on Monday. We'll bring the NHC papers so you can collect at Movenpick after 3 p.m., please. And then Ojidom say, oh, okay, thanks. Then FIFA leaving the document with meeting and event manager Salom. So even after the 27th of July, now Ojidom can say he never had any contact with FIFA. No? He was lying. Now, when you go through, there's a lot. The transcript to the dorsum. A lot of document. A lot. I'm say everything they talked about, I'll publish it. Emma Ghana Fonina will read, compare it to their response and also their petition. But stay calm. Let me show you something. You see this? This is very important because in the weeks to come, what I am going to show you is going to bring down the Supreme Court. Unless some people decide to do the right thing. I say, I'm going to give you a clue today. My producers told me not to show this, but I'll show it. I want people to understand who Ojedom is and who was taking the money from Ojedom. This is not the deep one, but I want to open something up today. Now they also have Burma or Ghana because I already have the transcript of all of them. From Akutan Powell to Chief, I have everybody. But I want you people to know what we are talking about. And it's a text message, it's a transcript. Now let me show you this. Do I have Burma no? For another document in Brasem, I am lying. Sam, say you made a mistake bringing my name in this nonsense. Look at this. You see this conversation? NIB, Dr. Asamoah. Me say Mumfasa Dr. Asamoah Nemreme. You people have no idea. You people should bring me that Dr. Asamoah. Now, this is a conversation, and it's between Ojedom and Dr. Asamoah, NIB, Dr. Asamoah, the $500,000. Now, I say it went first, that is where it came from. Remember, Ojedom, the first time he presented a bank guarantee, it was fake. So Ojedom is not somebody you can trust. Now, NIB, Dr. Asamoah, in a chat with Ojedom, this is what happened, and this is what transpired. The Oga, now put it down. Who is the Oga? The Oga and his team are on standby for us before they leave. And then Ojedom said, okay, it's the best opportunity because counsel is going with them. Who is that counsel? The Oga and his team are on standby waiting for us. Top agent, please. Okay, and then when you go up there, when you go down there, is the best opportunity because counsel, and this counsel there, I have his transcript, I'm not going to release today. Counsel is going with them. Who is that counsel and where are they going? Now, if you know Dr. Asamoah of NIB, tell him I need him. He knew where the $500,000 ended. He, in a conversation, knew who was coming for the money. He knows the counsel, and I know the counsel, and I know the Oga, and I know where the $500,000 went. So, at this juncture, I don't want anybody to speak. I'm going to release all these documents. Ask those questions. Don't ever send news file and they forget. They are propaganda tools. I will send every single individual. I'm going to publish this on loudsilencenews.com. Loudsilencenews.com. That's our website. You get access to every document. Read it. Take Lawyer Free First response. Take Ojedom's petition. Put it side by side with these transcripts. We are no question. Say, who is guilty here? I will still show you where the money ended. I will show you who handed the money. This Mr. Asamoah, Dr. Asamoah, he has questions to answer. Who is the counsel and who is adamant? He is still adamant. Who is that? I'll prove to you on this platform. Now, who is the Oga? I'll prove to you on this platform. And then who is the counsel? I will prove to you on this platform. General Legal Counsel has made a big mistake. They are supposed to follow the $100,000 because the $100,000 will lead us to the $5 million. I'm being simple here. The General Legal Counsel is covering up something. They know when they go that route of $100,000 chase, they will end up to know who actually took the $5 million. The General Legal Counsel is diverting the whole thing. We are talking about $100,000. Or J-Dom needs to come prove if Afrifa took $100,000 from him. Afrifa needs to come prove if he did take that money. We need to know every single thing that happened to that $100,000. Because let me tell you, Ghanaians, $100,000 will lead us to $500,000 and $5 million. Esankuma should not sleep. Esankuma is a criminal. I'm saying, who is the Oga? Who is he who is adamant? And then who is the counsel? These are three solid questions that we need to be asking. This is not done yet. The person who brought my name in there has made a big mistake. I will show you people who is a criminal in Ghana. Today, I'm not taking phone calls. I'm being honest with you. I'm not going to take phone calls. But I want you to take your time, ponder on this. We are going to publish this document right after the show. Take your time, look at it very well, and make your decisions. We say here, we are not judging the case. We are following the money. We are following the facts. And that is what we do here. I just don't come sit here and speak. I come here with the facts. It is very, very important as Ghanaians, we protect every single individual, irrespective of where they are from, what they do, their profession. We need to make sure the law works. We cannot apply the law differently when people are in front of us. We cannot put people under a spotlight and try everything possible to discredit them when they have not done anything. I am not here to protect a FIFA. I am not here to protect a JDOM. I am not here to defend anybody. I am here to follow the facts. That's why you have to come with me. Wherever you go, they are poisoning your mind. Stick with me. I will show you where the money is. $5 million, $500,000, and $100,000. It is very, very important as Ghanaians. Take your time and read the documents. My name is Kevin Akufo-Addo Taylor.